Hey guys, it's News Now KC, and I'm up here with some other auditors. Got El Jefe.
El Jefe.
Who else we got? Y'all say your channel names.
Suspicious Activity 81.
I'm just a cam man.
He's just a cam man. And here we are. We got 4 people. We just met up. We've got some other auditors in town. So if you're an auditor and you're in Broken Arrow, come to the police department. Come to the PD. We're going to kick things off here at the PD. Guys, the weather's beautiful out here. We couldn't have asked for a better day. And I just got my toupee redone. It was on Discord. They say I have a toupee. So I just got my toupee rebuilt right up here, you know. I planted them seeds about a week ago. So here I'm going to turn this camera around to the PD as we approach and get this thing on, baby. So guys, we're also running radios, FRS channel 2. If you're within radio distance, FRS channel 2, which is 462.5875 megahertz. FM. I think it's narrow FM, NFM if you're using a program. If you're wanting to program radios like that, I'll tell you what to do. Get a laptop or a desktop, download Linux, Windows, or iOS. This program works on all 3 platforms. And download a program called Chirp, C-H-I-R-P. And there's a lot of tutorials on how to do it. I'm not going to get into that here. But then you can program your radios with that program. And you can get the Baofungs off eBay, 25 bucks. You don't have to invest a whole lot in a cheap 2-way. Get a UHF radio. And there's tutorials all over YouTube on how to program them. And that way when you're out on an audit or doing things, you can keep in touch off your phone. And if you want more info, you know, I'd be glad to help you with that. News Now Oklahoma City at Gmail. Looks like we got a standoff here.
Thank you.
But
Yeah, I'll grab it from you. Hi, give me just 1 second. I'll be right with you. I need you to put your other arm over my neck. Okay? No, not this one.
Blower.
Put your other arm on my neck.
How are you?
Here, I can take
You got it?
I have, okay.
Have a good weekend.
can I have some of that blower equipment? I like dressing up like a cop too.
I'm sorry, these are addressed to other people.
Oh, well.
Excuse me, give me 1 second. I'll be right.
All right. Blower, they make tactical and police accessories.
You're okay. I got you.
So in that one package is uniform type stuff. All right, guys, we're here at Broken Arrow Public Safety Complex. We're going to see if they will return Picture Perfect's camera and accessories.
I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like somebody
She'll be back in here in a minute.
rearranged the furniture.
Hey guys, if y'all want I know everything's upside down here, but maybe we can flip it over. Here's their radio assignments and all that stuff. We can zoom in on it. Take screenshots, everybody. Screenshot this radio assignments. Flip it upside down. Post it.
Is it even 3? Yeah, I guess
It's even got their extensions.
Right back there letting the law know we're here.
Yeah, here's all their extension numbers to the people that work here.
Oh yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah, it's upside down, but the screenshots you would be able to
Yep. Turn
flip
around.
it back on.
Yep.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Broken Arrow Police. Your guys' office back there is restricted access too?
I'm sorry?
The office back there is restricted
The
access?
fire department? Yes.
Yeah, I see how you guys have like a static.
Squad 1 main.
display.
Are y'all from Station 6?
We're from Central.
Central? Okay. Y'all are here on a run, actually, huh? Okay.
Yep.
Hi.
Sorry guys, we can't have you recording back here. This is a HIPAA violation.
HIPAA? No. They said it was a HIPAA violation.
You would be the HIPAA violator, not us.
That is a secured door, so I couldn't just go in, or I would. Yeah, it's their duty to do HIPAA. But if you're in a public area, you can see what you see.
You're in the HIPAA laws, weren't they designed for medical people?
Yeah.
Not the general public?
That's right. It is the medical authorities or the people practicing medicine to protect your information.
That's right.
Sometimes you think they need to go back to morning.
Yeah. Hey, look at this.
Yeah, well,
I'll be on help, I think.
Aren't we all?
Sorry guys, I've been running around like crazy. How may I
That's
help you
okay.
today?
I'd like to speak to someone about some stolen property.
Okay, if you fill out one of these sheets right here, I can get an officer out here to speak with you.
Okay.
Can we get the sergeant or captain?
I can see whoever's available.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm just gonna help him too real quick.
They're all with us.
Oh, is he with you guys? Oh, okay.
he walked up here with us, I don't know.
I can't think of what I'd use this for right now, but one of them might come in handy later on. I got plenty of pockets where I can fold it up and keep it for next time.
Yeah, they need to give us stuff back. That's just wrong.
Okay, let me run this back there, see who I can find.
Thank you. Nothing to see back here.
Why is that fire department's restricted access too. They have like a static display in there,
Yeah.
but it's only for.
Oh, it's like a museum type thing. Yeah. I like going to see them.
Yeah, but they don't want us in. It's crazy.
Well, the records division is closed because I need to get all the 911 recordings, CAD, computer aided display.
It's not even 3 o'clock. It shouldn't be closed.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about this wall right here?
Yeah. I mean, why would they put that up if it wasn't for the, you know?
Well, we can see it from here, but.
Special, really.
So guys, we're here at the Broken Arrow PD with other auditors, and we're going to talk to them about the stolen property and use of excessive force against
I don't see anybody in there.
Picture Perfect. Okay, we're going to ask them about the stolen property and use of excessive force against a lawful citizen in Nine Host Park. And if they've got a very ironclad case, why have they not filed charges yet? They have not done that.
So they haven't charged.
So I guess being a suspicious person is a crime, because here it talks about, suspicious man at 32nd Street at 6:08 a.m. And then at 6:36 on 32nd Street, the suspect is in custody because he's suspicious. Neighborhood update
But just 'cause he's
by the PD,
suspicious,
because he's suspicious.
Why is he in custody though?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my question to the viewers, is it felony suspicion or just
Yep,
misdemeanor?
misdemeanor.
Suspicion.
Look at that, guys.
What little bit of studying
Yeah.
I've done on that, I don't see that listed in any of the law books.
So basically what they're doing here is kind of giving you the message to snitch on people.
Yeah, see something, say something, right?
So yeah, and there's a difference. Okay, something like this, man hopped a fence and trying to get in people's back doors. Yeah, that is what you call about. People walking down the street or entering buildings with a camera. No, not suspicious.
That is dangerous. This day and age.
She's back there, sir.
She's back in the window? Okay. Hello, I'm just walking around. Hi.
Stolen property?
Huh?
What was the stolen property?
It was a camera. It was a handgun, an FNS 40 caliber handgun, an ATI hybrid AR pistol, and some,
Have you made a previous report regarding this?
I think there's a report on it. There is a
Do you have
report.
case number?
No, I don't. I
Okay.
don't have the case number on me, no.
Is it your property?
No.
Okay, so we actually can't do the report if it's not your property.
Well, I want to report where it's at. I know where it's at, and I want to tell the officers where it's at so that they can retrieve it and bring it back out here.
Okay, but if it's not your property, we can't. Wait, why are you trying to?
We want to make sure that it's where it's at, so
Yeah,
we'll
well,
bring him back in here and he
yeah.
can get his stuff back
So-
that was stolen from him.
I have knowledge of stolen property, and you're going to turn around and say, we're not going to
Okay, so
investigate
you have
that?
knowledge of stolen property.
Yeah, I know where it's at, and I'd like it to be returned to the owner.
Okay,
So
let me see what I can do.
we
then.
need to speak with an officer about it.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think it's the runaround, guys. Like always.
Yep.
They're trying to make us do their dance, but we're not going to let
Yeah,
them. We're going to be the leader. Oh,
and an assault too. It was an assault as well.
yeah.
Which,
They love doing that. Could you imagine if you did that to them, though?
yeah.
You'd be tackled and tased, well, shot, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they freaking shot Picture Perfect with pepper balls, man.
Yeah.
That's not right. Not doing nothing wrong.
Okay, guys, tomorrow we're going to be meeting up. We've got a lot of people coming up to Broken Arrow. We're going to have a open carry rally here in Broken Arrow. Just down the street, we're gonna walk into the Rose Festival. And guys, we're gonna walk the Rose Festival tonight.
Suspicious is made, and he's up here with these now, OKC.
This is just kind of a walkthrough thing here. This is not the actual rally, but some people came up to come to our municipal buildings while they're open on a Friday. They're not gonna be open tomorrow, so we can't do any First Amendment audits tomorrow.
People who are dyslexic.
So that's why we're up here today in the pre-rally First Amendment audit.
So guys, they're giving us a run around.
Broken Arrow PD.
Got my new toupee here.
They're trying to get me to dance, guys, and my knee's not really feeling good, so I really don't want to dance today.
Well, it's rude, even if it is big. It's got that thin blue line on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
It may be ADA compliant for dyslexic people, but
Or if we're putting through windows or something. California use of force, and who was that just, somebody popped up on my feed, something in Oklahoma, and I didn't catch it fast enough, but I'm, hi. Now see, it'd be a violation of HIPAA if I asked this man what was going on in there and he told me. But to actually see something happening in public is not a HIPAA violation. Yep.
they tried to use it there. The other day, wasn't it?
It's hard telling what they, I mean,
They got some little cameras up there. Hello? All right. Hey, a friend of mine was attacked in Nine House Park. He was shot with pepper balls, which is like an excessive use of force thing for police. He had his camera stolen. He had his F&S pistol. He had an AR-15 pistol stolen and his 2 licenses, carry licenses. And we want those returned to him, and we know where they're at.
Okay.
They're
Are any of you that person?
No.
Okay.
But I know where they're at. They're in your evidence room.
Okay. Well, unless one of you or him, we're not gonna talk about that.
So if we bring him in here tomorrow, you'll give him his stuff back?
He knows where those things are.
Yeah, he wants it back too.
Well, I'm sure he does, but he still has a case pending.
So how come charges have not been filed in over 2 months?
You'll have to call the DA's office about that.
Yeah, we might visit them next.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good day.
What was your name and badge number, sir?
Detective Sergeant Buchanan.
Buchanan?
Badge number 160.
Okay. Thank you very much. But we would like to see him get his property back.
Okay.
didn't steal it.
And the officer's charged for excessive force.
Yep. That'll be pursued after they realize there's no charges to pin. Yep.
That's why it's been 2 months. They can't have charges.
2 months?
Yeah, it's been 2 months.
I think there's, what is it called?
You know, NTA filed charges like that.
Oh, yeah, what I think most of it is they try to intimidate the rest of us by arresting somebody in our community.
That's why they're bringing more security tomorrow.
And they think that, well, if we get one of these guys, maybe the rest of them will stop doing this. But what it really does is just makes us the rest of these guys all together. And then it just becomes a much bigger problem.
Okay, pawn tickets. When you pawn your shit, the police get to look at it.
Yeah, well, my guess is that, Slinky Yoinky Piggy Piggy didn't wanna be cooperative to the public. but they
Should we get one of these guys? It's a witness statement, because we watched what happened. No, he wasn't live that night, was he?
No, they've got his camera because it's got the video on it.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's got the proof of the police violation.
Yeah, he wasn't alive.
Of course, you're gonna try to get rid of that too.
Yeah, I remember that. And I believe now, was this not the one that got the guy for the bottle, the little liquor bottle
That happened here too, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
They saw it on the ground.
that wasn't there in the
Wasn't
original
his,
video,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden it was
50
there?
feet from where he was actually detained.
Yeah.
That was a station, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, we're on camera. Got one there, and there. That's 2. Got 3, 4 right there. 5. I mean, they're outnumbering us by cameras right now.
Whatever we, never want to do something for itself.
Come on now. That's a whole different thing. You don't need to live here.
I didn't want to get too far from here, so I was going to pick him up from the hospital.
Is it DA office close to here, you know?
We can go to the DA next, guys. I don't know. We'll have to look it up on the phone and see where it's at. I am not familiar where the district attorney's office. Let's ask people on this live stream. Hey guys, if you can look up the address to the Broken Arrow, I would assume courthouse as city attorney. Oh, you know what? It's a county attorney thing. We'd have to go downtown Tulsa. It's been turned over to district court because it's a felony, and it's not city. So we would have to go to the district attorney's office down at the courthouse.
There we go. Got a couple of sovereign citizens back here.
Let's catch them at the, the entrance and exit. I'm going to go to this other gate down here. Tomorrow, guys, open carry audits in Broken Arrow. (10 a.m.) You see they're in possession of stolen property here. Hey, this does not say restricted access. Can I go back here?
No.
Okay. It's just people out in public.
Yeah, no, I just,
Yeah, well, you're pretty far away from it.
yeah. Yeah, I'm in public,
I asked him if we could go back there because there's no restricted access signs.
well,
I asked him.
It does over there.
Over there, yeah, and he said no.
But if I was coming from this way,
I thought it'd be good to ask him for comedic value. You know he'll say no.
That one that was walking the building was looking at us funny.
Oh, yeah.
He looked like a tiger.
I seen this one backing up on you, and I thought, oh, here we go. He's gonna get out and ask what's going on. But I think they know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're sovereign citizens. They know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, they've.
Yeah, they're over at this one. It's about this one over here then.
Yeah, I see that. They got one over there.
Yeah.
So
I mean-
downtown Tulsa's where you'd have to go to.
Yeah, you'd have to go to the courthouse.
By the time we get there, it'll probably be gone. eh?
Might be, I don't know. We can go to City Hall. Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna cut
Hey,
the
guys.
screen right now. We're gonna go.
We're going to City Hall.
We're gonna check out a few more places.
We're going to hit some other places. Of course, the sovereign citizens are holding
Where they legally hold
picture perfect property.
property.
tune in tomorrow, 10 a.m., maybe even a little bit before. We're going to have the open carry rally. We're going to be carrying some hardware around town that sometimes makes people's eyes pop.
I gotta say, that's pretty decent little audit.
And the man that I spoke to earlier, we're going to City Hall.
How many people do you have on your stream?
Yeah, you got it to like 9.
He's probably got like 200.
Yeah, probably.
What's that?
I asked him how many he's got on his stream. I said, you probably got like 200 or so.
I had 120 at one point. Trying to read it. Read these. It's hard to read in the
Glad
dark.
that's the ones that don't have it
The
already.
open carry walk is tomorrow. The open carry walk is tomorrow, 10 a.m. at Ninehouse Park.
I wonder if this is going to be a city building too, like a city garage or something.
Looks like it's gonna be
They
something.
said the address is 110 West 7th Street, Tulsa. 110 West 7th for the City Hall.
You get one of the other towns around here, they just have one in Broken Arrow.
Did you guys drive through a bunch of flooding? See the effects of it?
And
No.
we didn't drive through
Yeah, we missed
it.
it
It's
all.
to the right of us. What's that one that Cowboy and them went to where they got that cop out back and stuff? It's like right on the side.
Caught him out back. Him and Andrew.
Parking.
Guys, we're going to go to some more locations. Pretty much the City Hall, City PD. Just, you know, guess they're a little smarter this time. They're not coming out to engage us. Wouldn't you say? They had minimal confrontation with them. We'll go to City Hall and talk to them. Guys, we're here in Broken Arrow. We're live. Got El Jefe with me. What was your channel again?
Suspicious
Activity 81. How many subs you got?
I'm up to about 205, I think.
He's got 205. If you go to his channel,
I'm really trying to get up there.
And,
Trying to get out there and about.
subscribe and hit the notification bell. What city are you out of?
Seymour, Indiana.
Seymour, Indiana. So if you're up that way, here's your guy in your area.
Place to John Mellencamp.
John Mellencamp came from there. Cool. Give me a rig like this.
Yeah, pretty cheap.
So we've got people from Indiana here, Tennessee, other places.
Arkansas.
Where are you from?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. They got a constitutional carry there now, don't they?
I'm not pretty sure on that.
I think they do.
You want to ride with us?
Yeah, I'll have to.
Screwed up on their medical marijuana stuff.
They screwed up on it? How'd they do that?
We voted for that in
Can you put that?
2016.
Hey, you put that suitcase in the minute so we can get into.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll ride back here. I'll let it. Okay, see you on the front.
Oh, thank you. And I tell you guys, get onto your legislators about passing state laws that allow NFA items to be legal in your state. You can do it, man. 10th Amendment allows the state to override some federal law. And we've done it with medical marijuana. With marijuana, we can do it with guns. You can make silencers, short-barreled rifles, and shotguns. You can make guns that go boom, 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 boom with one pull of the trigger, legal in your state. It's just that nobody's had the balls to stand up against or pass these rules. I heard that they had done it in Kansas, but some guy screwed up and took his NFA item, a silencer, suppressor, out of state. Well, that's not the state's fault. So, what time is it? 3:40? Okay, guys, I'm going to try to look through some of these comments here since I'm not having to drive. China Lynn. Hey guys, this isn't all that's here. There are other people here right now. I've talked to them. They're just not where we're at. So there may be other auditors meeting up with us at the city hall in downtown area. We just hit the PD. Basically, they're not engaging us. So we're going to hit city hall. Get that address. Okay. All right, guys. We're moving. I would have loved to have been here a little bit earlier today, guys, but I had a issue occur. And if we see a cop, we'll cop watch too. If he's got someone with his lights on and detained, we'll definitely jump on that. I had an excellent opportunity last night, but I couldn't. I was taking my son to some pull-aparts to get parts for his car because it broke. And about 7:30 at night or 8, we were headed back, and I seen about 4 highway patrol and city PD pulled over on the interstate where I could have had access from the side road. They were searching that car. They had seats pulled out of it and everything. They had a dog running through it. They had those people handcuffed on the side of the road. But I couldn't stop. I had to go. And I so much wanted to pull over and do that. And he had to get the parts put back on his car to get it running to go to work that night. So he had a deadline. We just couldn't fit that in. I don't get to cop watch very much because of where I live. I live in a very rural area, and you just don't see police pulling people over very much. That's pretty much a city thing.
My question is, guys, when did we lose the Fourth Amendment?
When we started letting them run over us.
Because it seems to me that when I say no, I do not want you to search my vehicle, then they say, well, I'm going to get the K now. They don't care. That's a cop. They ain't searching my car now.
Tries to give the cop probable cause.
Which is never.
Oh, we got turned around here?
Why do we even have this?
Archer 007. I did not do that. Hey guys, yeah. People that are modding my channel, and I'll fix that later. I'd really like as much free speech on here as we can have. What I'm really looking for is a lot of spamming type shit. If somebody's putting up there, you can make $10,000 a week at home over and over and over on my live streams, I don't want that. I would like younger people to be able to watch it. So if it's some sexually explicit stuff, I don't want that, so that younger people can watch. You'll notice I really don't curse a lot. You can curse in the comments because comments can be disabled at the viewer's end. So Archer, you'll be restored later. I do have mods in here for a reason, and I do let them do their job. I like free speech too, and sometimes stuff appears that you don't agree with, but it is okay. Because I know I talked to you on the other location. And I don't mind some critical questions asked about me. It's okay to ask me critical questions. I'm not going to run from you. Broken Arrow standoff. I'm trying to read these. Yeah, Freeman's a mod. I like him to be a mod. I want him to be my mod. I want everybody that's a mod be a mod for me. They do a great job. We should be coming into the kind of downtownish area, right? They were closing the streets at 3 for that Rose Festival. South First Street, Broken Arrow, that's what somebody says. That we might need to go is 220 South First.
So they're closing all this down tomorrow?
There's a certain street that they're doing it on in the Rose District, and that's where we're going to do the open carry at. We're going to end up there. We're starting at the park, but we'll end up down here.
I see flashing lights up there. And they're closed already?
Yeah, they closed it at 3. This is the Rose Festival that we're going to be carrying in tomorrow, guys, and it's kind of an open street situation here. Okay. Anywhere we can, like there, or there was, well, customer park. Anywhere, I'm fine with anywhere. Well, guys, I saw the guy I'm looking for. Well, let's go in and dance, guys. Got another auditor up here. I saw him. We got a man from Texas here. Drove up from the Lone Star. How's it going?
I'm doing good.
I assume they never returned your property from your incident?
From which place?
The Dart?
Dart? Yeah, I got it back. After
You did?
A couple of months.
Good. Had your property stolen by sovereign
They
citizens.
deleted 90% of my videos that I took.
John?
And they,
Oh, Jefe, Chris.
yeah. They deleted 90% of the videos, and then they broke the camera, the cell phone, where it won't work, and they got my GoPro, and the lens is scratched up.
Did you file a claim against the city?
I'm gonna sue them later.
I did that with the library and got money.
Yeah, mine's gonna be big.
Yep. Yours will be bigger. You had much more damages incurred than I did. I let them have it because they own their mistake. Within 20 minutes after it, there were people out there apologizing for it. City Hall? Huh? No, that's downtown Tulsa. Yeah, this is the city, and they filed it in district court, which is county. So we're not going to be able to talk to them about that here.
Both of these addresses, 1631 South Main, 1623 South Main. Final Monday. And send the final bills to the El Paso address. All right, those labels you go out and lock, we can have up to 7 on Monday.
comments? Not now, maybe later. Is not here yet. I'd like for him to show up. He may be working.
Yeah, he's gonna meet us later.
Yeah.
Then? Oh, building.
I'm gonna pay you to pass it away. Balance.
We're visiting here today.
Mm-hmm.
They are visiting here.
The only form they have over here is to.
Form.
Yeah.
Cell tower applications. I guess I'll apply for one of them.
Yeah. Well, I wish I had one.
Me too.
We lose signal so much. One stop, motors operation.
Gotta have permission for all this stuff, guys. You know, it's not free anymore.
Look at all those applications for
You
planning.
gotta pay for all this.
Planning.
Oh, yeah.
Pay for all these.
This is all the permission you have to get from your government to do what you want to do.
Every one of them has a fee.
Every one of them has a
One
fee.
or more fees.
You guys think we're free?
You see.
There's gotta be a good 40 of them in there.
The only form I would agree with is the one where you register your storm shelter when they come and search for storm shelters.
They can dig you up.
So they know where to get you. That's the only one that should be up here.
I was in here the other day, because, you guys have been picking up my trash. Even though you take from my bank account.
It should be about my
Yep. And she won't get back pay either. They will not refund any money.
There's the open records request.
Okay. Yeah, I do have one of them.
In Texas, we don't have to have ID, especially photo ID. And it doesn't have to be notarized in Texas. You just have some way, like an email address, for them to get the information to you.
Well, Oklahoma doesn't want to be so easy. They want it to be difficult on you, so they put all these roads in front of what they have to do to make it difficult.
Well, Texas, what they do is they put a notice in front that has nothing to do with filling the form out. They say that if you have anything that's not correct, the officer can sue you.
Oh,
So
wow.
they warn you about that
Yeah.
beforehand so that you're afraid to fill something out.
Sounds scary.
Yeah.
Here's something that scares me.
What did we find out down there? A request here for the city council.
I thought those were open to the public at any given time, and anybody and everybody had their 3 minutes if they wanted to. You shouldn't have to fill out a form to get permission to do that.
Yeah, I know, but they do.
Yeah, well,
As you see, it's not an official form.
no, it's not. There's no ordinance number
Nope.
on here. Anywhere.
We'll go down here and see what we got down here, guys. Hello.
How are you?
Doing good. Tyrants of the past.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
Can I help you in any way?
Oh no, I'm just here to get video.
Not a problem whatsoever.
Just act like I'm invisible.
Okay, sure.
Is the city manager or mayor in?
Not that I'm aware of, sir. Did you, want to make an appointment with them?
Well, I'll only be here today.
Just one moment.
Okay.
Good afternoon, City of Broken Arrow. How may I direct your call?
Oh, okay, yeah, because we have the 5397 number as human resources. Because I've only been transferring to 5397 for any human resources. Okay, good deal. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be in town today for
Okay.
business.
Well, the only thing I can do is I can give you a form that you can fill out. Would you request that? Would you like that?
Yeah, I'll take it with me and see what we can do.
You bet.
I'll fill it out. We've got some complaints about the police department. They're holding property that they shouldn't have.
I'm curious, that stolen property up
Okay,
there.
this is for the city manager, sir.
Is something-
Yeah, I'll give you one for the mayor as well.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah, they're different forms.
They had something up there about the Rose Festival, and it's chocolate up there. Well, if that means we can use our sidewalk chalk on the sidewalks.
What is the city manager's name?
Is Michael Spurgeon. Good afternoon, City of Broken Arrow. How may I direct your call? I'm doing well. How about yourself, sir?
Is that not up there, is that not German?
It is, bleach side is.
Sure. Can you hold on just one moment?
I got my daddy took a bullet in the back, so I didn't have to deal with Nazis.
Good afternoon, City of Broken Arrow. How may I direct your call?
Stands for your ignorance of the law.
You shook hands.
and yours excuse. And, when the DART officer came over to talk to me, he said, you're not arrested, you're only being detained, they put in my name. And I said, why am I being detained, there has to be a crime afoot. And he said, you took a picture of a police officer's personal license plate. I said, is that against the law? He said, yes, it is. And I said, you outline, you outline, you outline, and he never asked for the bin.
They trying to give you a code for that law?
Let's see, that's, can't trespass my eyes, and there's no expectation of, privacy in public.
That's also 1994 federal law.
Yes,
that, you and I can-
Sure, they're temporarily located down this hallway, all the way to the very end, and where you see the glass on the wall there, that's where they can go in now.
Okay, thank you so
That's
much.
where the Attorney General of Texas.
Is the mayor in this building?
Not currently, sir.
Yeah, we got one there.
Cheerleaders.
Wonder if the mayor knows what's going on.
School district, KUNTZ, Texas.
All right, here you go, sir. Thank you.
Okay, very welcome.
Maybe they'll give me a call.
Okay, not a problem. I'll give this to the city manager's office.
Christian theme, and the school district didn't like it, they said they control the language. And the Attorney General said no, that Don gave a lot of reasons, and he used as an example, people think that license plates are theirs, but if your driver's license and your license plate are owned by the state.
That is correct.
So
And your possession of it is a contract with the state,
And
which
the
is
one
a
you were-
civil matter.
they can
not-
take it back anytime they want.
that is
The one you
correct.
videotaped was private property, wasn't it? Wasn't it a blue line flag?
Yeah, well, it was a solid black license
Mhm.
plate with a blue line about that thick going through.
Where the license should have been.
Yes, and in Texas, you're required to have license front and
Yeah.
rear. And when they deleted that section, I've got the picture of the license plate videos. What they didn't know is when I transferred that from my phone to a new phone, it showed a single shot of the rear license plate, so I have that
Okay,
to get with the Department of Public Safety to have charges filed against that officer.
good deal.
Happens to be the one that beat the crap out of me.
And you got, hopefully it'll go the right way for you.
I can definitely do that.
check on the sound citizens.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I might go check the cops out.
Just wanna know how I can get a permit for a tomato shelter in my house, where I have to go.
Permits cashier.
How,
Planning, I'm sure there's a fee for just the name of the able to plans.
Those two columns there, that's not
Me while the trash
Oh, yeah.
is out there unpicked up.
and there's a fee with each one.
Mm-hmm, or more than one.
Yeah.
They may charge a fee just to be able to accept the fee.
here for a tomato shelter? Apply for it.
I need one of those.
Yeah, come on.
No, it's okay. Actually, I will be here one second. I'll just stand actually with these if you don't mind, with the other ones. Thank you so much.
Applications, okay? So what we're gonna need is your construction, your address. Let us know if it's, in your home, in the ground, above ground, backyard. The square footage is, all we need is the storm shelter square footage.
Yeah.
Total cost, as long as you sign it and date it, you can go ahead and fill this information out since it's practically the same thing. Here's where you're gonna list your storm shelter company. Where's it going, in your garage?
No, it's in ground, on a half ground, it's one of those,
So it's out in your backyard?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you wanna do, there was, let me see if I can find you one with an example of that. Some of these have examples of that. So what we're gonna need, something kinda like this, draw us your property lines, draw us your house, and then give us a proposed location of your storm shelter. We're gonna need to know how far away it is from all of your property lines, okay?
okay, so this will be.
This is just an example.
Okay.
So, you know, it could be, just get a piece of paper, you know.
Drive myself?
Yeah, draw yourself.
But a house,
The
car,
other
a
thing is,
person,
we're gonna
trees, no.
need from your storm shelter company,
come
there's
out.
like a spec sheet
But I
that
don't
gives us
know
like
where
its
the
dimensions and
proportions
stuff
come
like
out.
that,
My
and
brother
there's
was an
some
artist.
information
Very good. I
alongside
mean,
about
what he
the
did was like
engineering
photograph.
information and the
Mhm.
FEMA
And it's a gun, it's
certification.
just
We'll
straight
need that
lines
paper
and
with
curve
this
lines.
one,
You
okay?
make curve lines, you make straight lines, that's all it is.
That's correct.
No.
Correct.
I see.
Highway 66. They say always.
Which is all I.
Yeah,
guess I got
probably.
the age of age, you know,
But I forgot the name
I'm
already.
photographer.
They were the one telling me I have to come over here, apply for.
Yeah, so you'll,
before-
correct, so you'll apply for your permit, we'll put it through the review process, takes about 5 to 7 business days. And then once that's done, you'll come in, pay for it, they're still $66.50, I believe. Once you pick up your permit, send the information, you'll get a permit number and a PIN number. You'll need to get that information to your storm shelter company.
Okay.
If it's going outside, I don't believe it will require a site inspection, but it might. So, just they typically should know that. And then once it's installed, they'll call in a final inspection, the inspector will go out and make sure it's installed properly and all that, okay?
So I filled it out this. Oh, this is different one.
It's the same thing, it's the
It's just
highlights
more-
different, yeah, but
okay.
it's the same thing, so same information. And like I said, as long as you sign it and date it here, you don't have to fill the information out twice, just fill it out. And then print your name and give us a good phone number so we can call you when it's ready to be picked up, okay?
You guys open Monday to Friday only?
Monday through Friday from 8 to 5.
Monday to Friday. Okay. All right,
All right,
thank you.
have a
Appreciate
good
it.
day.
You too. Okay.
Man, I hate to tell you this,
What's that?
somebody got to it, stole it,
Yep,
and
I see
replaced
that.
it. Replaced it with an exact replica.
Well, it might be better than the one before. Where'd everybody go?
They all walk back over there that way.
Outside the building?
No, there's still people on the counter there.
I mean, the guys with the cameras, the auditors, where'd they go?
I think they walked up to the,
To the festival thing?
look at the cherries and berries and the sovereign citizens.
You know, I just thought about that. Let's go film them cops that we saw with the streets roped off. And we'll go get some view of them. I think we'll go up where the cherries and berries are. and take a view up there.
Yeah, it's about 3 blocks. Right after we talked, they closed the road down.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing going on up there? Yeah. Safety man. Hey, glad to meet you. I'm glad you're up here.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome. Well, we just hit the PD and they're kind of hiding in the backyard, in the back area. And I don't always watch the chat when I'm walking Seabrook Guys Rose District. It's a big deal down here. This is what the city does here. This is their revenue generating. And we're going to open carry here tomorrow. Go ahead. You're bigger than me. Oh, but you're not. Sorry guys, that was not now, maybe later. He's on his way. He had to get off work.
Who is it?
Not now, maybe later. He's headed this way, guys. So they're setting up here. This is the Rose Festival. We're going to be open carrying here tomorrow, along with the park that we've got. Safety man just showed up, guys. We're up to 5 auditors.
James Freeman, yesterday I was with
Yeah.
him, and he had planned to come, but
Yeah.
he's got to be in San Antonio for another court case Monday morning. So he's not able to make it up here and down there Monday morning early.
San Antonio's pretty far. I was going to say if it's Dallas, no problem, but... Well, that's a shame. I was hoping Freeman would show up. Freeman? Damn it. I know they did you dirty down there in Arizona. Your damn lawyer didn't tell you didn't have to be there. And that is a POS. Lawyer. Where did the piggies go?
Oh, the piggies might be over there. The guys are over there.
They walked. Oh, some sidewalk chalk art. Guys, we got a sidewalk chalk festival going on up here too. Your chalk's in your truck, in your car, right? Well, we'll probably do some sidewalk.
Arrested for that.
I know people have been arrested for that too. But they're having a festival, so you should be able to put anything on the ground today and tomorrow.
They're actually looking for me for flags.
They're looking for you? No.
Ah. There's one today.
Huh?
You can be around. I gotta
Yeah.
grab my other phone myself.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at this car over here. Oh yeah, I usually do a no open carry sign audit, and so far I haven't seen any. I just hadn't verbalized it. I was looking earlier. I just didn't say anything, so it's pretty good to go here. So this is the Rose District, guys. It's a big event down here. Gonna be quite a few people. These streets are going to be full of people Rose Festivaling tomorrow while we walk through doing an open carry audit of the city and see how they really like it. I got this car sitting here burning fuel to run these lights. I think there could be an alternative to using a car to have some lights to block off a road. I think some type of thing like this would be good instead of putting these $30,000 light machines in the road. Save the city a little tax dollars. Free up a car to go patrol the streets. These offsets are probably making $30 an hour to sit here and do this. They're probably off duty. I don't know, it could be wrong. They could be on duty too. Let's walk down here. Guys, the weather's beautiful. It's going to be like this tomorrow. Really isn't hot. So we're here on the ground before anything starts. I wonder where the Sidewalk Chalk headquarters is.
You're just making me laugh. Like, I'm just kind of enjoying it right now. Yeah.
Because it's just a dad's right now, so. Some of these boxes would work probably, so. Can I help you?
Oh, I was going to ask a few questions. This Sidewalk Chalk Festival, what can you tell me about it?
About the Chalk Festival?
Yeah.
Well, at 5 o'clock, we're going to have probably around, I'm guessing, 60 adults and kids and youths that are going to all start drawing all over the sidewalk. And we have a theme. Miss Kerner here, Aubrey Kerner, is in charge of our chalk artists. And the theme is...
This is home.
This is home, okay.
This is home. So somehow all the chalk artists' artwork is going to fit that theme. And we have a lot of creative entries. Some fit obviously and some fit a little less obviously.
Yeah.
But they're all going to be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and then we have like 60 some between the two sides. We have about 60 some vendor artists that are going to be selling their wares.
Yeah.
And some food vendors and the Rose Festival's over there. So there's going to be lots of, there's going to be roses.
I haven't even got to the Rose Festival then.
Contests.
Special permit for this.
So I hope not.
Y'all didn't have to get a permit for it?
Yeah, but
so I see these names here.
These are the name of the vendor artists.
Oh, the vendor artists. Okay, chalk artists. I saw that.
And the chalk artists are in between the groups of vendor artists.
Okay. Did you have to register to write on the ground?
Yes.
Or can anyone come up and do it?
No, you have. Well, I mean, anyone can, but you have to register and you have to have a drawing that fits in that category.
Okay.
In order to participate.
Okay. Talking about it's home. That's a.
Yeah.
And we do have a permit through the city.
And yes.
Yeah, I knew the organization did. I didn't know if the individuals that want to draw on the sidewalk had to be permitted.
Yeah, you have to register in order to be able, and then you get, if you're a kid, you get a 6x6 square. If you're an adult, you get a 10x10 square.
So what do they do if somebody comes up and just starts drawing on the ground? It's not part of the organization and expressing their First Amendment rights. Would they be able to do that?
It's not. It's there's no political. We don't for the festival.
Yeah, I know you're not
anything political.
Yeah.
And so no, that's not.
Okay.
City allows us to
saying
determine
is
who
that
gets
First
to.
Amendment allows free speech.
Yeah.
And you're
And that's a
welcome
form
to go
of
draw
free speech.
outside the area of the festival if you would like to. That's not a
So
problem.
you
at
can't
all.
have free speech in the festival. You can only have it outside the festival.
Kelly,
It's kind of a
because
muddled
we've had
area.
this issue before, so.
Yeah.
Do you remember how we?
I mean,
because my understanding.
People are paying to draw out here in the spaces. I don't know about the sidewalk. I mean,
So when you,
and
so
we
when
put
you
that-
register, there's a fee for that.
yes, there
Right.
is.
And you're more than
So,
welcome
so
to
you're
participate.
buying your right.
Your space.
Speech.
Kind of.
Kinda.
No, to
I
more
think
to
the
artistic
Constitution says
expression.
no, that free speech is free.
It's free, yeah.
Yeah.
Not to be inhibited.
So, but there's
Or
lots
abridged.
of there's lots of space in other places. So if you guys want to draw in other spaces, but my understanding is that for the festival, if you want to draw, you register for one of the spaces over here.
So is it against the law or is it against
I don't think
policy?
we're that familiar with what
what the law would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots of, actually a lot of policemen.
So you can
walking
ask
around.
There's a few
If
there.
those question them, they would.
Oh, no, that doesn't
Police
work
don't know
because
the
the
law.
Supreme Court
That's
has
been proven many
specifically
times.
ruled that police are not required to know law.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
They don't.
spend more
I think
time
they're
with
familiar
the law
with the
book than they do on the gun range to learn how to
regulations,
murder
so they could answer
citizens.
your
Yeah.
question about, you know, whether it's legal to do so or not.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Are you guys thinking that you wanted to draw something?
We got some chalk. We may think about that. I know some people wanted to come there. We're going to draw, but they didn't make it.
Because I know that we had an issue last year, and my understanding was that with the permit, that we controlled this space.
Yeah.
I do have someone that I can talk to about that, if that's something that you would like me to do.
Yeah, we have some other people that are coming up that want to express their freedom of speech in this area when it starts up.
Do you have a business card of
Yeah.
some sort that we could possibly relay information where they can contact you about that? Or?
We have the Chalk It Up phone number and email. We have an email address. Can I give
Yeah.
you the email address and they can contact
I
me
don't
by
have
email?
anything to document it with.
We
Yeah.
certainly can. We are all about the art and having a great family event.
You know, art is
Well, I
art just
understand
because
that.
it's art,
Yeah.
whether it's tasteful or non-tasteful. And
Like that art museum or festival they had some very repulsive things that the government was actually putting taxpayers toward. Are you familiar with that?
And I will work on.
I forget the name of that art festival or museum. It was very
There's 3 of us
repulsive.
that answer that.
But they had their
The one in New York.
in New York. Yeah, they've been challenged, but then they held up. They had the right to do that.
Okay, awesome.
All right. So you got the contact info.
I got an email address. So
Yeah, and we are checking that constantly because we've had
between the
all
4 or
sorts
5
of
of us that
questions.
are here, it'll get transferred on. And
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna walk around. We're just doing a pre-walk right now. We'll be back tomorrow. Actually,
I hope I'm your worst problem all day long.
we're having a rally tomorrow, and we'll be walking through here. So
Okay.
y'all have a nice day.
You too.
We were respectful to them. Didn't harass the citizens. Got some sob sits up here though. Coming up on the Rose District.
I've known a lot
Hello.
of people, and I think that is a fantastic deal.
Well, I will get out of you guys there. Take care. Nice to see you, Norman.
That was my.
Hey, you too. Take care.
Have a good event.
Yeah, thank you.
I was surprised that the one who married a white man, you know, when he yeah. To make sure I'd be hesitant to do that just because of my situation. And it's easy. Good seeing you, man. Appreciate it.
See you, Donald.
Y'all be good. Be safe.
Guys, we're at Broken Arrow Rose Festival, taking a walk around, seeing what we got going on here. That's the shirt for this year, huh?
Yes, in the
Nice.
Rose Festival, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Hey, we're down here in the Rose Festival, guys. Hey, guys, I was wanting to ask y'all a question about sidewalk art chalk.
Me?
Any one of y'all that might know the law. Figured y'all would know the law.
What's up?
If anyone comes down here and wants to ride on the sidewalk with sidewalk chalk, it's all right, correct?
I'm actually not sure. You probably need to talk to one of the event organizers on how they're doing it and how
Yeah.
entries work and things of that nature.
We did. We thought about coming down here and doing our own sidewalk chalk art
Okay.
ourselves.
Yeah. Well, have a good time.
You don't have no ordinances against it or anything like that?
Oh, as far as this event here, you need to talk to the event organizer. Yeah.
Well, that's not a yes or a no. I don't know if it's
Have a good day, man.
against the law. Because we'd like to know if there's an ordinance against it.
Because the event organizer sent us down here.
Yeah, they did. They actually did. They told us to talk to the police. So that's why I waited till you had the conversation with him. Because we spoke to him
We're
first.
here for security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are y'all on duty or off duty?
We're on duty.
On duty, okay. Because what we're wanting to do is do some sidewalk chalk art without getting in trouble. So we want to know if that's
If you want to know about the chalk art, man, you need to talk to the event organizer, like I explained to you.
okay. And if they don't have a problem with it, I guess you don't either.
I don't if they don't, man.
All right, sounds good. So guys, I guess they don't have an issue with sidewalk chalk. The officers here said, you heard it from their own mouths, from their own volition, that sidewalk chalk is fine. Yep. So I guess you're able to come on down and do your sidewalk chalk art. They're just setting up down here, guys. We're just kind of a pre-run here. I'm getting ready for the event tomorrow. So for anybody that's coming down, tomorrow be advised that the security police officers are on duty. And they do have arrest powers if they're on duty, unlike a security officer. And when a police officer works security, he has to call in on duty to make an arrest. Guys, we're down here in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma for the Rose Festival and Second Amendment rally. Hey guys, so we got the Second Amendment rally going on tomorrow.
Does he have your permission to photograph you in public?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Nobody else though. None of these cameras up on the light poles do. Body cams don't. No, they don't. Only him. Well, they got about 6 blocks blocked off here.
I think so.
Looks like about 6 blocks blocked off.
No, I think it's 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. John here said 3 blocks.
1, 2, 3.
Guys, looks like a little festival is going on here tomorrow, and we'll be back to open carry during this event. So we'll come back up here and tell them they had no issue.
I think you just click T-shirt, and the registration and the youth fund. And you get
We'll ask them a question here in a minute.
Film the police, biggest gang in America.
Hey, so we went down and spoke with them, and they said they didn't know of any ordinance. It's basically up to y'all to let us sidewalk chalk art, later. They said it's up to the event promoter. So we got some people that.
The problem is we've had a set of rules that every other artist has had to adhere to. So if we don't require you to adhere to the laws we've made everyone else apply, adhere to, that would be unfair. So if you want to register, show us your idea, and if it's within the parameter of the theme of the festival, then that's something we could consider.
So what if, I'm going to speak for people that aren't here because they're not here yet. What if they didn't want to adhere to your rules?
Then talk to the other artists and see how they feel about it.
Okay.
Well, does one of the other artists have the authority to censor our freedom of expression constitutionally?
Yeah, that's what it's probably going to boil down to.
I think it boils down to either policies or laws.
Yeah.
We have law enforcement officers, or are they policy enforcement officers, or are they feeling enforcement officers
Like-
or a motion
Well, Jeff, do you want to
enforcement
finish showing
officer.
her this? Because we're gonna have artists stepping up any minute, so you wanna finish showing her how that square works?
Like, you heard of the Gathering Place?
Know how to use it.
The day they opened, they had a policy that said no guns allowed. And I went there on opening day with my handgun and open carried, and the police kicked me out. And when I brought a lawsuit, they changed their policy. And so we're just here, you know, I'm not going to sidewalk chalk. That's not my issue. But it's the difference between policy and law, and can the police enforce policy over law?
Well, I spoke to them, and we prefer, because we like for this to be a non-political event, so our preference would be that you would not do that, but if you have chalk, and as long as you're not drawing in an area that is taken up by an artist or going to be taken up by an artist, then, you know, you can certainly do that.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, but also keep in mind that it's a family event.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I mean,
And we want to keep it an upbeat, fun, family event.
You'd have to be
Okay.
outside the barricades. Right?
Yeah, outside the barricades.
So
Like,
then
some people's art might
there's-
fit on
there's
that strip right there.
There's no freedom of speech inside the barricades, only outside.
We
That
prefer,
just came up.
we would prefer you draw outside the barricades.
So she prefers it. She's not telling us we can't. It's a preference, and that's a request. All right, thank you.
We just want to have a great time.
Yep.
That's our goal.
So there you go, guys. That's pretty much the answer. They have requested that you not put anything that they don't like on the sidewalk, but that you can. You will be able to come down and do sidewalk alt chart.
Room for people like them.
They've made their request, but you don't have to adhere to it. That's what I read into that. Didn't you guys read into that? They've made a request. They know they can't legally enforce it. Yep.
Right, it's not a lawful.
It's not a lawful order, and they can't enforce it, so you can write anything you want on the sidewalk this weekend in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
They would just prefer
Yep.
that you have a family.
Yeah. So I would assume they are respecting our right to free speech.
Got out easier than this.
Yeah.
I remember you were doing something about getting the Ross, and I got out easier. I bought one rose bush. There's always a
Okay, guys, we're here in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, just kind of doing a walkthrough. Tomorrow's going to be the big event. We've done some First Amendment audits here. So far, it's a pass. Just at the fact that they all kind of run to the back. They have minimal contact with us out in the lobbies in the areas. They posted, you know, employees only on the doors. We went to City Hall. I don't know that we have time to go to a courthouse today. We've been there before. Should have probably been the first place we went to.
We're getting ready to go.
How's it going, man?
Good.
Good.
Looking for your bike locks.
Bike locks?
Yeah.
Got some in the back.
I can go back there.
Huh? Yep.
All right. I didn't know if this was the barrier area.
Mark will follow you.
Okay.
All right, right with you.
That'll work.
What's going on?
Not much. How's it going?
Bike locks over there? Huh? On the right. On the
Right here?
back rack. Yes, sir.
This is it right here, right?
Yes, sir. On this side, right.
This side right here up front.
Yeah.
What are we
Okay.
looking at?
Bike
We got
locks.
some pin locks here. Then we got a couple with a key lock there. And
Yeah.
then, are you wanting pin or key?
Probably pin. That's the
Pin.
only one, isn't it?
Yeah,
No.
that one's the best one there, for sure. This guy's a pin lock as well, but that one's got a higher rating for the ceiling or whatever.
It'll lock up two bikes. You think it's big enough to do two?
Oh yeah, it's 6 feet. I
6 feet will work.
locked up
Yeah.
both me and my girlfriend's bike with the same one. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get that.
All right, sweet man.
Y'all ready for the big event?
I guess so, man.
Talk it up.
Yeah. What if somebody went out there and wrote "fuck the police" on the sidewalk? How would y'all feel about that?
Do what now?
If somebody went in and wrote "fuck the police" on the sidewalk with chalk,
What?
they might do it.
That is lame.
Yeah, that'd be pretty lame.
Sidewalk Chalk Festival. They do it up in Colorado a lot, from what I hear.
If I come on Monday, place again.
Damn,
No,
sorry.
Tuesday morning.
You still have more of it?
No, so I have to hit a certain amount of money
To
for it to get
11?
quicker. Because if I place it at that time with the amount of money that.
What's your name?
My name's Timothy Harper.
Have you been here before, Tim?
Never.
Okay.
Yeah, I got my own event going on tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
You know, we have an open carry rally. We're going to carry some guns around,
Oh yeah?
you know, here on the streets and stuff.
That's cool. If you don't mind me asking, what do you carry?
I carry an AR-15 pistol, and I have a FNX tactical handgun.
We went out to one of the gun shows at the expo they have around here.
Yeah.
And we got rid of our M1 Grand from the Korean War.
Why'd you get rid of it?
We wanted to get some cash to buy a bicycle.
Oh, okay. Well, did you get good money for it?
Yeah, we ended up getting about a 1K for it.
Might be fair. That might be a fair price.
Would you like a receipt?
Yeah. I wouldn't sell my guns really for anything except to buy a better gun.
Well, we have a couple. We have a 30-30 and then a side-by-side and a Galil too.
Oh, a Galil?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's a good gun.
Yeah.
So yeah, tomorrow at 10 a.m. we're starting at Nine House Park, and we're going to start our open carry walk there and have a rally.
Awesome.
Yeah, if you come, you can join.
Well,
check it out if you want.
To, but I gotta stay.
Got to
here.
work, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, nice to meet you, Timothy.
You too. Have a good day.
You too.
You bet. Y'all have a good one. Yeah, I needed a bicycle lock. All right, guys. I'm going to try to find the rest of the crew, and you see where we're going to be at tomorrow. Open carrying in this location with ARs, pistols. OCT is going to be here. We're going to have a First Amendment rally at Nine House Park at 10 a.m. And we're going to have some speeches. We're going to have some events. And we're going to come down here, guys. Some sidewalk chalk right there. But we got sidewalk chalk of a different type that we'd like to throw down on the ground. So guys, I'm going to end this stream here in a moment. And we may be back here in a little bit at some more better known places around the area, maybe like Gathering Place. We may end up there. OC there. Okay guys, this is about it for the day. Not a whole lot going on until later. And news in LKC, and I'm going to be clear in 73. Keep your eye out for some more streams because they're coming.